and 4needmore.com. That's the number 3, IN, number 4, needmore.com.
News and Talk 1380, WAOK. Call us at 404-892-2703 on News and Talk 1380, WAOK.
It's his privilege, it's his right, and he probably did the right thing. The president has always said he believes in equal rights. You can't believe in equal rights for some people. That's an oxymoron, whatever that is. You're either for equal rights for everybody, or you're not for equal rights for anybody.
What about all the things that you said we were to gain?
That was Reverend Joseph Lowry talking about his support for President Obama's decision to say that he is in support of gay marriage, and that is the Reverend Dr. Joseph Lowry. Did you hear that? That's the Reverend Dr. Joseph Lowry saying you can't believe in equal rights for some people, then you don't believe and not believe in equal rights for all people. It's the Mo Ivory Show here on News and Talk 1380. WAOK. That's the Earth Song by Michael Jackson. I just felt like we needed some peaceful music in this. I feel proud of President Obama, and I feel like things are, that was a transformational move for him as a president, going down in history as the first president to embrace the gay community and gay marriage in that way. Very much being likened to Lyndon B. Johnson's passage of the civil rights legislation and the civil rights bill. Can you even begin to see those comparisons between the two? It was very obvious to me when I read that in an editorial that somebody wrote about it. African Americans, through the whole civil rights movement, marched and sacrificed and did so much to have equal rights and pushed on the administrations to change the laws of the United States. No different than what the LGBT community has done very effectively. 404-892-2703, News and Talk 1380, WAOK. Let's go straight to the phone lines. Anthony, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
This is the problem that I have with Barack Obama, is that the thing of it is name me 10 things that he has done for the black community. When you say the argument that if he does something for the black community, he's seen as a racist, well, he's taking it on the chin now. And if he's willing to do that for them, and if he's willing to do it for the Jewish community, because Joe Biden was here the other day, and he's willing to do all these different things, even the guy that's in China, and they're trying to bring him over here, he's doing things for everybody else, but he's not doing nothing for the women that have AIDS in Atlanta, the unemployment, and that's the main issue that I have.
Sure, Anthony, let me ask you something. When you say he hasn't done anything at all, so you talk about the Jewish issues, you talk about the gay issues, you talk about the Chinese men. Do you think that he did anything when he came out and he spoke about Trayvon Martin? Was that black enough for you, or what?
That is not because the majority of black Americans are being killed by white people. They're being killed by black people with the stats are showing.
Name me the top, because this is the argument that always is the argument when President Obama does something for a certain community who have put the pressure on, who have rallied to do, who have gone to their legislators and used their voting power to create a policy for themselves, which we never do. So I want you to tell me, what are the top 3 things out of the 10 that you want President Obama to do just for black people? Go ahead. Number one,
I would like to see him, instead of addressing his wife doing the push-up thing, I'd like to see her address the dropout rate among black Americans. I think she could talk about that. Okay, so
just talk about the dropout rate in high school just for blacks. That's it. As first lady, she should only. Okay, then that is for everybody. So then that would be the first lady addressing the dropout issue for everybody, right? Okay, so that's not
Anthony. The
Anthony
doesn't get represented by Barack Obama.
Anthony.
He only cares about these liberal ideas that only just divide the country. This is not healthy, because here's the thing, bottom line. As a man, I cannot still use a woman's restroom. I mean, that's discrimination right there if that's the case. We still are different. We still are uniquely different individuals. And that doesn't mean anything about discrimination. That just recognizes what we are.
Okay, that is a really poor example, women's bathrooms
that's the
versus
truth.
men's
But that's the
bathrooms,
truth.
okay?
We are
Because
still uniquely individuals.
nobody, Anthony, is being kept from going to the bathroom, first of all,
And Mo,
okay?
one more thing. We still have civil unions. All we're saying is heterosexuals is give us that because we even bring gay people in this life. We bring life into this world, heterosexuals. All we're saying is we're not going to discriminate against you. We'll give you the civil unions. That is the same thing. We just saying let us have this marriage thing because we bring life into this world. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, Anthony, listen, nothing has changed in terms of how legislation is going to be passed from President Obama's endorsement of gay marriage yesterday. The North Carolina amendment failed, so in North Carolina, gay couples cannot get married. He did not change any federal laws, state laws, or anything as it relates to gay marriage or civil unions. These things are, hold on, these things are brought into law state by state. President Obama did not pass any federal legislation yesterday saying that now anybody can just go anywhere if you're gay and get married. That is not what happened. He put his endorsement on the fact that he believes anybody should be able to marry anybody else. So don't jump the gun and already start saying now they're going to do this, now they're going to do that, because no laws have changed.
But I'm a little selfish.
You
think that why does he have to be the guinea pig? Why does he have to be the one to do it? Because my thing of it is there is going to be fallback on this, and this is going to get in the way of more important issues. Why does he have to be the one that this minority, because gays are the minority, and like I said, we're willing to give them the civil unions, but, you know, being that a majority, what about the majority? All of us are Christians, and all of us were brought through here through heterosexual male and female. Why does he have to be the idiot to do this?
First of all, I don't think he's an idiot. He is the president of the United States. It's his role to set agendas, to steer the country in a certain way. And you're absolutely wrong that that the majority is people who don't want this. You're wrong. There is a strong percentage of Americans in the 46+ range that are in support of gay marriage. So you are not correct when you say that most people don't want it. It's just not true. It's just not true. That's why the majority of swing states have civil union laws already in place. So if you are okay with civil unions and the states that allow it, there's no real big leap that you have to do to go to gay marriage. Not at all. 404-892-2703. It's Mo Ivory here on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. If you can't get through the phone lines, please go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Mo Ivory, or follow me on Twitter @Mo Ivory. I'll read your comments. I'll get them up here. Johanna, thank you so much for your comment. Khalid, Anthony, everybody that's commenting on my Facebook page. Sirius, I also saw your post, and I will get to everybody's. 404-892-2703. Fred, good morning.
Good morning, Mo. How you doing?
Great.
I want to begin by thanking Barack Obama. You know, the conservative religious community was very apprehensive about voting for Mitt Romney, given that he's a Mormon. But now they will be absolutely on fire to vote against Barack Obama because he's taken this immoral position in support of gay marriage. You know, you say that the majority of Americans are in favor of gay marriage, but, you know, every single time they have allowed the voters of a state to make a decision along these lines, they have voted against gay marriage.
That is not true. That is not true. That is not true, Fred.
There's not a single state that has voted for gay marriage. The state legislatures have passed gay marriage. Even in California, the voters voted against it. But these liberal Democrat state legislatures with the liberal Democrat governors have signed these laws over the objections of their people. The people are not for this. The people are for traditional marriage. And Barack Obama has shown that he has no moral core by even making this decision. And I love Joseph Lowry. I respect him, but any pastor who will come out in favor of gay marriage on this issue is being a false prophet, any one of them. So
okay, well, there are many of them, and we're going to talk about many of the pastors that have come out in support of President Obama's decision to say that he is for gay marriage. So in the whole religious argument of it all, you even have a divide there. 404-892-2703. It's the Mo Ivory Show here on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. We will be back with your phone calls, and be sure to go to Facebook and post if you can't get through. 404-892-2703. News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
AP Update. I'm Rita Foley. How's the economy doing?